Hi there. I broke my microphone. I also, besides breaking my microphone, I wanted to make a video talking about some of the most iconic restaurants in Denver. Because I feel like a lot of people don't know about it besides local Coloradans. So here we go, let's get started. The first place on the list is called the Buckhorn Exchange. It opened in 1893. And let me tell you, this menu is just out there. So there's buffalo, there's duck, there's salmon, there's gator, there's elk. They have a whole snake menu, and even there's quail. They have a taxidermy collection of over 500 animals, and 5 U.S. presidents visited there. So you got Teddy, you got Dwight, you got JFK, you got Jimmy, and you got Ronald Reagan all going there. It's pretty crazy, right? The next place is called Biker Jim's. And this place was just a hot dog stand on 16th Street Mall until it became like a hardcore brand. All right? At the Aurora campus, they had a cart and they had all sorts of stuff. My favorite was the reindeer dog, and it had reindeer, cranberries, and cream cheese. It tasted amazing. They also have a really long menu. For example, just like Buckhorn, they have antelope, they got bison, there's elk, pheasant, reindeer, all of it. And one of the weird things is they have all sorts of these toppings that you wouldn't think taste good on a hot dog. They're amazing. Last time I went, there was cactus. You could get cactus on your hot dog. There was marmalade. There was blue cheese. There's wasabi. There's so many options. I love this place so much. If you ever go to Coursefield, I actually have a stand there, so go check that out. Another one is called Bojo's. It's a pizza place, and one of the before COVID happened, one of the local spots in Colorado was this place called Evergreen Lake. And every weekend, that place was just bopping, all right? And in the town of Evergreen, they had a Bojo's, all right? Now imagine a pizza, but the crust is just huge, okay? And now imagine it's served with honey. I just remember this. They had this, at the Evergreen location, they had a food challenge where I think it was 14 pounds of pizza, and it was you and a buddy, and if you had 1 hour to complete it, and if you win, you get $100 bill and a T-shirt, but if you lose, you have to pay them $100, and everyone gets to laugh at you. It was so funny, because you would see the people try to do this challenge, all the tourists, and it was just bad. I remember when they got shut down from the pandemic, everyone was really upset. But then investors revived the brand, and like they're all over Denver now. There's even one down in Littleton. It's amazing. The next one is it's this place called the Fort, and it's modeled after this fort called Bent's Old Fort in La Junta, and it's basically a replica, but it's in Morrison, and they made it in like I think '62, and the family who made the place lived on the property. And on those days, the chef had a daughter. They rescued. Sorry, I messed up words. The chef. Sorry, this is so weird. The chef's daughter had a pet black bear, and they kept it on the property. And then there's pictures of her like petting it, and like its name was Sissy, and like they made a book, and like the daughter runs the place now, and this place is amazing. This place is legendary because, like, dude, Sam Arnold was such a celebrity chef cook. He made a recipe called sauteed rattlesnake. He's famous for this thing called moose nose, where he basically just cooked in moose nose. And one of them was called bison liver. I remember going there one day, I think it was for Mother's Day, and I remember seeing something about, he was on Julia Child's show. But I also remember reading some like weird poster in the bathroom that said Bill Clinton went there. Oh, it's so fun. It was such a cool place. So this next place, it doesn't exist anymore. So disclaimer, this place doesn't exist anymore. It's called White Fence Farms. All right, I think there's one in Illinois, but this one was my favorite. See, it was favorite because every time you went, there's so much to do. Every time we went, it was just like a party, okay? So what my family would do is we would all get in the car and we'd drive over to this place. And around Christmas time, we would literally spend the entire day there. It opened up at 4 and it closed at like 11. And we just had so much fun. There were so many things. You could pet the animals, you could feed the animals, there were photo booths, so much live music. There was this whole arcade section. There was this, like, a 3-story slide going from, like, the third floor to, like, the basement, and it was so much fun. There were peacocks everywhere. There were horse carriage rides, and they were so much fun. And there was a candy store. There's like a country store on another part of the farm, and then there's this one bit where it's like an animatronic band made of chickens, and they were called the Hen House Five, and they would just sing Michael Jackson songs, and it was so much fun. It was just the best. The other bit about this place is they had really weird sides for foods. Like, like a normal chicken place, they have like coleslaw and potatoes. This place had cottage cheese as a side. I remember going with my uncle one time, and he ordered like 3 things of cottage cheese, and he just downed that. Like they were shot glasses. And we all just looked at him like he was insane. But I also, the corn fritters. Oh, the corn fritters, they were so good. Same with, and they had homemade cranberry sauce. And it was just, oh my God. It was just like colonial mixed with Thanksgiving, mixed with KFC. And it was so good. But what sucks though is it shut down in 2020, and they had like an auction for all the big chicken statues. I think someone bought the biggest chicken for like $2,000. And I was like, oh, that could have been me. I could have bought the chicken. But like, I think it's being built to be like apartment buildings. And they said that they're keeping the barn building just so they can like have like a social queue for everyone. So at least that's nice. Now, I couldn't finish this video without talking about the most iconic restaurant of all, Casa Bonita. Now, a lot of people don't think Casa Bonita is real because of the South Park episode. And if you haven't seen the South Park episode, I think it's like season 7, where Cartman wants to go to Kyle's birthday. So he hides Butters, and then Kyle finds out, and then Cartman just speed runs Casa Bonita. And it's just so funny. But I just remember all the nice memories I had in that place. Like, I remember we had a group of friends in college, and we went ghost hunting one night. And it was just, we didn't know how to ghost hunt. So we're just, like, waddling around the place with, like, lasers and stuff. And just, there was one time, I remember, I was little. And just, it was the puppet show. And I just thought that was hilarious. And, like, there was the arcade, and that was so much fun. I remember, I remember the first time I went with my mom. I think I was like in 6th grade. And I just, this is embarrassing. I remember getting so scared in Black Bart's cave like a wuss, and just running back to the table and eating sopapillas while just like crying. I remember in, same college, I remember just dancing with a Tinder date to the live mariachi music. And I was just genuinely happy with the moment, you know? You don't get that nowadays, do you? I also remember one time, there was this one show where they had the character Black Bart, which is, I think he's like a pirate guy. And then the sheriff, Black Bart stole the sheriff's sopapillas. And they would have like a shootout on the main stage. But like, the sheriff slipped and accidentally pushed Bart. But then now I think about it, when I look back, oh wait, that was staged. For more context, one of the head designers, his name was Phil Phillips. He designed the restaurant, so it's like a Mexican village during a festival, and that's the theme of the entire experience. And, what's it called? They had multiple seating areas, they had like a banquet hall, they had seats like in the cave, they had like a cliff jumpers and everything. It was just so much fun. And then I heard from a friend who used to work there that whenever the South Park episode came on, they had to get ready for 10% up in sales because it was such a popular show at the time. It's still a popular show at the time. And last time I heard about it, even before COVID, they had to do that, which I thought that was great. But when it shut down during COVID, everyone was like, oh no, a Colorado staple is just going down. It's going away forever. Until the people who made South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, were able to buy the place and they're renovating it. And guess what? It's supposed to open this summer. I'm legit so excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. But I feel like I kind of want to start making videos like this now again. Just have some gameplay going, have me talking about stuff. I mean, I'm gonna try to find another microphone because stuff has been crazy lately. But, like, I don't know, I kind of like this video format. I've been uploading a lot more for shorts lately, so I'm trying to keep a nice schedule too. I try to post every day, so that's the thing with that. I don't know how frequently I want to post videos. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do just Wednesdays, but if I do Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's fine too. I'm thinking for my next video, I kind of want to make it go a little political, but I'm not sure. I just gotta think about it. I've been really busy lately, guys. I've been this the gameplay you're watching. It's probably the most fun I've had in a while. I completely forgot this mode existed until I saw like a random YouTube comment. Anyways, that's the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye bye.